Pau Torres.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tottenham looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Koundé. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chouameni. Mikel Oyarzabal. And Koundé. Kimmich. Bellingham. Kulusevski. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Such good technique.
Shot a goal! They've scored! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Goes for the header! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Tottenham sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Souhaitons tous la bienvenue à nos joueurs.
And we're off again. Bellingham to Kulusevski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Bellingham does well to stand firm and defend it. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Kulusevski, oh, played right into his path. He's one-on-one, and the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. Fabian Ruiz. Kimmich. That's a good ball played into space. Kulusevski looking to run onto it. He's got the shot away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pau Torres. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Hakimi.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Big chance! And it's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Le numéro 6.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Basten being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Bernardo Silva. Fabian Ruiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Van Basten. Cleared without complication. Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Le numéro 10.
Kimmich. Can he get onto this? Gone behind for a goal kick. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted it to the flank. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, that looks a good ball through. Here's Bellingham! He scores! And that for him is goal number 10.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Le numéro 14.
Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Keeper sees it all the way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played in deep.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now. Gonzalo Ramos coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Le numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro 33.
Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. Cleared without hesitation. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. Chouameni has found the net here, of course. Kulusevski will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Now it's Van Basten. Oyarzabal. And it's Dembele. No, he's seen through all of that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kimmich. Bellingham. Thinks one through. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Marquinhos. 4 extra minutes added on. Now João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Irwin. Oyarzabal. Kvaratskhelia. So that's it. It is all over. Tottenham can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Leganes looking to pass their way through. Out to the right. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they can break here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Passing is crisp and sharp. Crosses it in. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Opts for safety. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kulusevski. Kulusevski will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So it is still 0-0. Leganes look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And he's managed to get rid. Bernardo Silva, and it's Van Basten. That's and the shot! Goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 21 minutes is number 14, Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's gone looking for safety. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Munir. Gets into some space. Fiddles it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. Oh, great, real chance! butter. They have done it again.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
The goal scorer after 30 minutes is number 18, Marco van Basten.
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Munir.
That's good play from him.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Munir. Chouameni to Kulusevski. Pau Torres. Oyarzabal. And here's Bellingham. Good effort first time.
Van Basten really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Irwin goes short. That's a decent clearance. Oyarzabal. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, that's neat. Oyarzabal. And it's hoisted clear. So what can they make of this? Pinches it off him. Van Basten. And shot a goal! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
22 minutes is number 6, Chouameni. Chouameni. Chouameni.
A case now of complete control. Kulusevski. Oh, this is a very good run. That is a great pick out. Chance! And how did he not make it for?
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And somehow he kept it out. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes
Irwin.
has been indicated.
Kimmich. Munir. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Tottenham are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're underway again. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oyarzabal. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked. There's the shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kimmich with the clearance. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Chouameni. Kulusevski. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kulusevski gets flagged offside. Kulusevski. Van Basten being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence...
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
The goal scorer.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Marco Van Basten. Marco Van Basten. Marco Van Basten.
Tottenham are having a ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. He's through here. Lovely ball. Bellingham! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 14. Bellingham.
And yes, it's him again.
Bellingham.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Munir. Oh, Haddadi! He has done it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
After 61 minutes is number 23, Munir.
The attendance for this
The
match was
Gunners playing for pride here. The match should
70,987.
surely be on them. Oyarzabal. Oh, a delicate chip through. Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Irwin with the short one. Leganes have the chance to go the other way. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Now it's Oyarzabal.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
Munir.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pau Torres. Here's Chouameni. Kimmich. And here's Kulusevski. Oyarzabal. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Leganes choosing to make the first change.
Substitution.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Picked out brilliantly. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And it's Munir. Just eases him off the ball. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's Kimmich. Kulusevski. Now it's Bellingham. Tottenham have a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
Kulusevski gets to show off his quick feet. Now it's Kimmich.
Lovely bit of skill.
And the finish!
Chouameni with a beautifully timed run. Could move up a gear here.
Oyarzabal.
Bernardo Silva.
Great hit!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
It's a decent looking cross. Here comes another cross.
That has been knocked clear. Munir. And it's Munir. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Chouameni deals with that comfortably.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Van Basten.
Time added on 4 minutes.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's bust Kulusevski!
Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Leganes making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Van Basten picking up the Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody.
match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
Now it's Mateta, nicely spread.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Mateta
Could move up a gear here.
to Kamada.
And here's Van Basten. Kulusevski.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Oyarzabal crosses it in.
He rises!
Decent enough try.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lacroix. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bernardo Silva. Still goalless.
Mitchell. Lacroix.
Hughes. Munoz is in a really good position out wide. He's gone for goal! Straight at the keeper.
Mateta really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
There's the header! Danger averted for now. That'll be a throw-in.
Mitchell to Kamada. Now it's Mateta.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Irwin.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Now it's Oyarzabal.
Oh, nice touch.
Look, movement creates more...
It's a mighty effort! This time, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Eze. Now it's Mateta. Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Irwin. Chouameni
Has a look and plays it forward. Irwin. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Here's Chouameni. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Van Basten. Kulusevski. Now it's Kulusevski. Up he goes!
He's scored! Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Is number 14, Bellingham.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
There will be one.
That's
minute
positional
added
goal,
time.
the utilisation of space.
Cleared without hesitation. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just
Please turn
one
your
goal,
attention to the screen
and that
for
is the state of it
information
at the break.
provided by the local
1-0.
police.
And please welcome
Any
our
opinion
lads
you'd
to the
like to express
field.
on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first-half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Tottenham head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Arteta. That's Eze. Lerma. Mitchell. Mitchell. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here. And here's Van Basten. That's a sharp pass. Eze.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Hughes. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Kimmich. Kulusevski has created one goal already. Here's Oyarzabal. Bellingham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Kamada. Munoz. He's had it taken off him. Tottenham are still that goal to the good. Bernardo Silva. And he's taking no chances there.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bellingham is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's trying a shot.
The attendance for this match was
Just off target.
A more than
29,514.
decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught napping. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Chouameni. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Oyarzabal. Kulusevski.
He's got the shot away! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Tottenham leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bernardo Silva gets a foot in here. Chouameni, can he spark a counter here? He's looking for the runner here. Shot could be on.
Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kulusevski. And he's picked out the run.
And the shot! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Minutes is number 18, Marco van Basten.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
19,
Tottenham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Mitchell. Bernardo Silva. Gets his pass away. Mikel Oyarzabal is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham.
He's had a hit! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
The changes then in quick succession.
Coming on to
Nketiah
replace
prepared to
him
come
is
on now. Of course, a big bullier of defences.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
Munoz. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kulusevski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The final 5 minutes. França. Munoz. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. that's good vision. Eze. Mitchell. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Chouameni. Kulusevski. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nketiah. Munoz. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Van Basten.
Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly,
Please
and the
make
players
sure to
carried
watch the
out his
screen for an
instructions to
information
the letter, it
bulletin
would
from the
seem.
regional
Everything
police department.
working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can...
Shot a goal!
McGinn. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pinches it off him. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bellingham. Oyarzabal. Now it's Bellingham. That's tidy. There's no flag. Now that's a fine challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Chouameni. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Pau Torres. Onana. And Torres. To Camara. Cash. Asensio. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill.
Kulusevski!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Asensio. Camara. Spread it left. Now it's McGinn. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short.
It's a mighty effort!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pau Torres. McGinn. Kulusevski. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Asensio. Now it's McGinn. Maatsen. Bernardo Silva. Here's Oyarzabal. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Early ball.
Header! Oh, taken with style!
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kulusevski will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And it's Van Basten.
And he'll shoot here. And he's there to get it away. Now it's... Can he finish? It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
After 42 minutes is
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oyarzabal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference.
There will be
and the
1
score
minute
is
added
1-0.
time.
Bernardo Silva.
Oyarzabal.
Van Basten.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just
And a
one
quick
goal,
reminder today
and
to
that is the
please
state of
take
it
all
at the break.
deductive bins
1-0.
located by the entrance gates.
Yeah, on the
Thank you
face of
very
it,
much for
it
your
looks a fair
cooperation.
reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side,
Everyone,
battling
please
qualities on the
welcome
other.
our players to
I
the
think this
field.
game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Tottenham, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Kulusevski did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shot could be on. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Camera to McGinn. Asensio. And here's Asensio. That's a throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Still just a single goal between the sides. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camera, played out towards the right wing. Cash picks it up out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Bernardo Silva.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That's really well manoeuvred. Van Basten. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pau Torres. Irwin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Onana does really well to win the ball there. Watkins. Onana. Now Konsa. Asensio. And he welcomes it in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Asensio! It's anyone's ball now. Irwin. Mikel Oyarzabal given the lift of his goal. And Torres. Kulusevski. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Kulusevski. Bellingham.
Can he put it away? Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 80 minutes is number 14, Bellingham. Bellingham.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become
Substitution.
just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Leading by two and the finishing line in sight. Tielemans. No way through there. Koundé.
That pressing is so good, it's nice
And
and
that
early.
could set him on his way.
Shapes to shoot!
Bellingham looking sharp there. Marlen gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Kimmich. And here's Kulusevski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camera.
2
Watkins.
added minutes has been indicated.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chouameni. Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought. A straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Mikel Oyarzabal picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
During the match at all times.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Palmer tries making a foray down the right, and he's forced to go back. Palmer. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's going to be a tough ask, Peter, trying to get in behind this guy, Levi Colwill. He has to play in that kind of left-sided centre-back role. I think there he's at home. I think if you start moving him around a little bit more, then things can get a little bit shaky in his game.
Bellingham! Pedro, oh, he's been caught on it here. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Cucurella. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Caicedo. Fernandez. Lavia. For Pedro Neto. Quarter of an hour played. It's run loose here. They get a throw in. Oh, that's neat. Palmer. Real chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Still goalless. Fernandez. Quality ball. Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pau Torres. Irwin. Tottenham finding their passes.
Badiashile. Colwill. Palmer. Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Now James. Nice sequence of passes this. Pedro Neto. Kulusevski. Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too.
Lavia. Colwill. Now James. Hops for safety. Bernardo Silva.
Bellingham. Kulusevski. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Pedro Neto. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kulusevski. Bellingham. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Lavia. James. For Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Pedro Neto. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Palmer. Caicedo. Oh, that's well spotted. Chouameni. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Oyarzabal. Irwin. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Bellingham.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Cucurella. Now it's Kulusevski.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Van Basten. And a header!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea.
And the first half is done. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
One too. We're about to announce today's
Well, it's
hockey
been
numbers.
an enthralling
Please
game
watch the
so
screen
far,
if you
this
have a ticket.
meeting of
Everyone,
regular
please
rivals.
welcome the two
High
sides.
intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Here's Chouameni. Koundé.
Out to the left it goes. And he's picked out the run.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Lavia. Cucurella. And Caicedo.
And the counter is on. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot.
James.
Played out towards the right wing.
Palmer. James.
And he welcomes it in.
Palmer.
He's onside.
Pedro tries a shot! Mikel Oyarzabal. Irwin.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
The
Bellingham,
attendance
good,
for this
strong
match was
midfield running here.
71,898.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmer. Lavia. Lobbed in behind. That's a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Pedro Neto. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
Nkunku.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Nice interception, well timed. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's found a way through.
And the shot!
This time, surely!
Yes!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 67 minutes is number 18, Marco van Basten.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Fernandez. Kulusevski. Now it's Oyarzabal. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Foot in. Bellingham.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Substitution on the field, number 45.
There's going to be another change here.
Coming on the field is number 14.
Terrific header! There's the shot! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Caught offside that time. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Kulusevski.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Tottenham have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Caicedo. Now Colwell.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Tottenham have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Bellingham. Oh, no joy this time. Cucurella. Nkunku. Palmer. James.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
James gets flagged offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kulusevski. Cucurella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Colwill. Caicedo. Palmer. Now it's Nkunku. James. Palmer. Bernardo Silva. And that's it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chouameni.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bernardo Silva. Irwin. Irwin picks it up out wide. And he's taking no chances there. Back in once more. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Irwin with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Chouameni. Oyarzabal. And it's Bernardo Silva. So it is still 0-0. Kulusevski cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Van Basten. Kimmich gets a cross in.
That's good defensive concentration.
They get a throw in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And the counter is on.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Chouameni. And he's forced to go back. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Van Basten. Bellingham gets a good foot in there. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice bit of trickery. Spread out to the left. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, such a clever touch. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards.
There they go, hunting again.
Decent hit!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Children's announcement.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mikel Oyarzabal, Pau Torres. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Kulusevski, quality ball. It's Bernardo Silva. Kulusevski. So what can they make of this? Has a look and plays it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
The attendance for this match.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kulusevski. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's headed upfield. Oh, played right into his path. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now it's Van Basten. Tries to get it clear.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Irwin. That's a shade optimistic. Danger averted for now.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitutions taking place.
He's gone forward. Can he get onto this?
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now he's off and running. Oh, that's a key interception. eFootball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Tottenham are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Now it's Van Basten. eFootball, foot in. Hops for safety.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the pass is intercepted. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can clear their lines. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Irwin. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.